Welcome back. You're watching News Tonight. On to a few national stories now. The Prime Minister has said that he's considering reshuffling his cabinet before the next Parliament session starting on November 7th. Dr. Manmohan Singh added that he would like to reduce the average age of his cabinet. On the recent differences expressed publicly between senior members of the Congress like Digvijay Singh and P. Chidambaram and Montek Singh Ahluwalia and other members, the Prime Minister has said that he's not aware of any disconnect between the Congress party and the government. For the first time ever, the AICC General Secretary Rahul Gandhi addressed a public rally in Kolkata today and officially launching a membership drive for the Youth Congress. Rahul hit out hard at the left government in West Bengal ahead of the assembly elections due next year. He spoke about the relevance of the Congress party in the state in an attempt to carve out space for Congress as an opposition party in competition with UP alliance partner Trinamool Congress.
ये बंगाल के कम्युनिस्ट है, इनको क्या हो गया है? ये कहां फंसे रह गए? 70-80 साल पुरानी विचारधारा है, बाकी दुनिया में खत्म हो गई है। बंगाल में इसको चला रहे हैं, आपके लिए नहीं चला रहे हैं, सीपीएम के वर्कर्स के और इनके फायदे के लिए चलाई जा रही है। जब मैं छोटा था, मुझे याद है रूस के नेता आया करते थे, मेरे पिता प्रधानमंत्री थे और वहां भी कम्युनिस्टों की सरकार थी और वो आते थे और फिर एक दिन मैंने अखबार में पढ़ा एकदम कम्युनिज्म रूस से गायब, एक दिन के अंदर खत्म हो गया। वो ही यहां पे होगा।
The face-off between the Naxals and the government finally came to an end today, 8 days after the 4 policemen were taken hostage by Maoists during an encounter with security forces in the Lakhisarai district in Bihar. The Naxals have released 3 of them this morning. The 4th, Lucas Tete, was killed by Naxals last week after the Bihar government failed to respond to a 4 o'clock deadline set by them. As the drama unraveled, the released corpses were whisked away by security forces who seem to have had prior knowledge of their release. Examinations by civil surgeons suggested that the 3 of them were physically unharmed, but it still remains unclear if there was a deal struck between the Bihar government and the Naxals. It was a big day for Bihar today for other reasons as well. The state will go for its assembly elections on the 21st of October. The Central Election Commission announced the schedule at a press conference in New Delhi today. The Chief Election Commissioner Qureshi said Bihar will have a 6-phase polls and the first phase of polling will be for 47 seats. The last phase of the polling is on November 20th. Counting for the seats will be held on 24th of November.
The dates of poll will be first phase 21st October. 21st October. Second will be poll date only. I'm talking the poll date. I'm skipping the other details because you will get all that. Yes, the date of poll, the first phase is 21st October.
How many seats, sir?
47. Second will be 24th October, 45 seats. Third will be 28th October, 48 seats. The fourth will be 1st November, 42 seats. Fifth will be 9th November, 35 seats. And sixth will be 20th November, 26 seats, total 243.
A strong bull run today. The Indian market scaled new highs, rising nearly by 2%. The Sensex climbed 338 points to close at 18,560. The Nifty raced past the 5,500 levels to close nearly 100 points, up from the day's start at 5,576. The metals and the IT sector were the biggest gainers today. Here is the roundup.
It was a fantastic start of the week for the Lal Street, with the markets ending at a fresh new 32-month high. The Nifty and the Sensex gained nearly 2%. It was a broad-based rally. Volatility hit a record low. Global equity markets were also pretty supportive in trade today. Breadth of the market was positive as well. Reliance Industries is a counter which has been left out in the last couple of months, actually participated in today's rally, gaining nearly 3%, adding about 64 points to Sensex. Moving on from Reliance Industries, all those metal counters saw very sharp gains coming in today's session. Tata Steel was is up about 6.5%, closing above its 200-day moving average as Tata Steel hiked prices of its flat products by 4%. Hindalco, Steelite Industries and GSW Steel were amongst the other metal counters that saw a good amount of buying interest in today's session. Well, a quick look at these two stocks because this is an important 50,000 crore tower merger deal between GTL Infra and Reliance Communication that got called off today. Surprisingly, the stocks didn't actually react negatively to that. Oil Secretary also made an announcement that ONGC would witness about 5% of divestment, while there'd be a 10% divestment in IOC. Again, the stocks didn't really react to that news coming in as the announcement was in line with the expectations. Auto majors continue to gain, rather auto ancillaries this time, so lots of buying interest. Yet Apollo Tyres and MRF all were among the top gaining counters in today's session on good volumes, and this comes in on back of stable rubber prices and a price hike that's on the cards for these auto ancillary majors. Well, those were the markets. Remember, there will be no trade on Wall Street on account of the Labor Day weekend, but we need to wait and watch whether or not this rally continues into tomorrow for the Lal Street.
Now, from Prince Charles to Richard Branson, Mumbai's Dabbawalas have won fans the world over for their management skills. For over 100 years, they have delivered food to every part of the city, earning them a 6 Sigma rating. Now, their skills are set to acquire an added edge because Mumbai's Dabbawalas are returning to classrooms to learn the Queen's language.
Their management skills are studied in some top business schools across the world. Now Mumbai's famous Dabbawalas are returning to classrooms to learn how to speak English.
And make use of sentences. दुनिया का जो नॉलेज है वो सीख नहीं पाएंगे, इसलिए हम बेसिक इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग करेंगे तो कुछ ना कुछ पढ़ सकेंगे. पढ़ने से हमारा व्यवसाय में कुछ ग्रोथ कर सकते हैं.
Classes for the nearly 5,000 Dabbawalas are held every Sunday, an initiative of the Yashwantrao Chavan Maharashtra Open University. But going by the rush, it's an opportunity they clearly want to make the most of.
In case if any customers give them address in English, so they can read it without help of anybody.
With little capital and practically no technology, Dabbawalas cater to nearly 2 lakh office goers. For over 100 years, Mumbai's Dabbawalas have delivered food to every nook and corner of the city. Their delivery system has even earned them a Forbes rating of 99.9% accuracy. That means 1 error in 6 million transactions. By learning English, their managerial wisdom looks set to acquire an added edge. In Mumbai, Shai Venkatraman for NDTV.
I will come back to correct.
On to a few sports updates now. News from the tennis courts. Flushing Meadows saw one Andy crash out earlier this week, and the second one followed him sooner than he thought. It was in what was the biggest upset of the tournament so far. 4th seed Andy Murray lost in the 3rd round to Switzerland's Stanislas Wawrinka. Murray, in fact, was tipped by many to win his first Grand Slam at the Open this year, but the 25th seeded Swiss had other ideas, beating Murray in 5 straight sets. Staying with the US Open, the galleries of the Arthur Ashe Stadium were witness to another powerful display by Kim Clijsters as she breezed past Ana Ivanovic 6-2, 6-1 in their 4th round singles match. Clijsters, the defending US Open champion, looked in no trouble during her match, while Ivanovic, who was looking like getting back to her best, was just no match for the Australian. Clijsters now has an 18-match unbeaten streak at this venue. Meanwhile, top seed Rafael Nadal stayed on course by beating Gil Simon in straight sets to set up a comfortable 3rd round victory. In what was just routine for Nadal, he looked in no trouble during the game. Nadal, who hasn't won the US Open, will next face 23rd seeded Feliciano Lopez. Finally, the Hindu Aviva Great Wall of Education entered its 2nd day today, with hundreds of people turning up at the Express Avenue to donate books for poor people. Through this initiative, more than 30,000 books have been collected so far. Here's today's roundup.
Small request to everybody, such an easy way to help kids around you. It's definitely going to benefit them a lot. Everybody's got books that's been read and is lying at home. Just bring it here and throw it here. This is going to help a lot of kids.
and these people have organized a very nice event in a very happening mall so that everybody can just come and network these things to the people.
I want everybody in this country to be as educated as I am and make this country a better place to live in.
Well, and remember, you can make a difference too to a child's life by donating books. All you have to do is grab a few books, drop by at Express Avenue in Roypeta and place your books on the wall at that mall. You have time till 9th September, Thursday. Thanks for watching.